Okay, so I am back, and this is going to be for this is my work planner, and my mini happy planner, and of course, I do the dashboard layout to write down all of issues that we have going on. I actually didn't write anything down, actually just for next week, but this for the end of the month, then I'm going to a new contract, so I'm just going to set that to the side. And I don't have any more of those stickers, so I'm going to use this word sheet from Anita's Creative Closet. This came in that October kit that I got, so I'm gonna use that. And of course, I'm gonna use my happy planner. This is from the Butterfly Botanical release for 2026. So I'll just pull these out so I can put these up here. And I think I was going to use these. So what I have is that I will be doing training. So for the first week, these are too long. I had a feeling they were too long. I guess after I can use these. They're still too long. So when I wanted to use something, it was fine. But I'm going to use something else. It was too long. Oh, I gotta get together. I don't care. It is what it is. So for this contract, I will be working Monday to Friday and alternating weekends, which is kind of surprising because I don't take 5-day contracts because I don't want to be there 5 days. I want to go home. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I don't want to deal with it. Yeah. So that is definitely going to bother me. I didn't think it would. Normally it would, but I guess I ain't doing that no more. So yeah, that's gonna bother me. But and that's the contract. So it's just Monday through Friday, alternate weekends. Kind of like when I first started working there when I got out of school. It was 5 days a week, and that was when I was young. Not really when I was young. I was 37 when I started there. But yeah, I'm tired of doing 5-day shifts. But this isn't that bad. I'm back home. I don't have to worry about paying rent. Buying extra of everything. I could just contribute to the house because it's my house. So our house that Granddaddy left us. So rent does not need to be paid because our house is paid off. So we just contribute to, everything else. There we go. I could do that. So then I'll be home with Lucy, my first sister. Spend time at home. I've been home in 5 years, really. So I could deal with that. Traffic is going to be, I actually found out traffic because, all right, so DC has probably like some of the worst traffic in the country. Among the worst. I lived in California, and the 805 or 405 was horrendous. I've driven in Atlanta during traffic, even more horrendous. I've been all over, and I'm so tired of all the traffic everywhere. Texas traffic, they just be driving like they crazy, but that's about it. Haven't really ever been too much in that traffic. So there really is no bench where I'm going because I'm going strictly to blood bank. That's all there is. I'll be doing blood bank every day, all day, and I'm cool with that. we always have testing that has to get done, you know, so antibody workups. So I'll just be going over some more of my antibody anagrams, so that way I can just prep just a little bit more, you know. So this one's here, and I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for that one. So I'm not working the weekend, and I think I have. So what I did have a whole bunch of sticker books that had like a little bit of stickers on them, and I don't like having don't like having books with like one or two pages in them, so I just took them out. Like, I ain't got time for that. Now, any other time I could just throw these suckers down. There you go, weekends. So work. I do want to put. Do I have that there? So I do put my payday. I'm not gonna put down anything. I may put down any antibodies, because we don't always get antibodies, you know. Do that. I'll try. See, because I don't think I've ever really taken a look at this before just looking at it. So it doesn't have everything I'm looking for, but it has enough. Reminders. Mainly because I just want to use some of these things to fit everything. Oh my goodness. You know. Hold on. Okay, just flinging everything, I swear. Let's see, notes. There's a to-do. Which I guess I can have the importance there. Don't really need the looking ahead. But let's see, where was the other thing I have? No, I don't do a top 3. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to go back to how it was before, what it is that we do, and then what I need to do. So I have important. Come on now, get it together. Boy, I swear. I need to find like a really good nail tech, but that's probably going to have to be when I get back to Connecticut, not here in DC, because while the nails are very cute, they're just not they're not as thin as I like them. And honestly, really, I should just do it myself. I'm licensed. Like, I could get all the stuff and everything. I'm gonna end up doing them anyway, because I have to renew my cosmetology license, and we now have continuing education classes that's mandatory, so I have to pay to get those done. One of them is domestic violence, that is now required for our license, so I have to get that done. I think that's like a $25 class. Is it 25 or 50? I think it's a $25 class. And then I have to do, after that, I think that's just 1 credit. I have to do 5 more credits. And they range anywhere from, I think, $60 to like $1,800. And they're only 4 hours. So, yeah, I mean, it's investing in your craft, so I understand that, but it's just trying to make sure that I have everything because when it comes to taking the classes, since I'm licensed in the state of Maryland, they have them online, but not too many online, and the other ones are like at least a good hour and a half from me. So that's this crap that be pissing me off. Instead of making it just accessible online, some of the stuff, a lot of stuff they could teach us online, but they have it in person. So now I have to basically take a day off of work in order to get down there, do the class, and come back. And that this it just be making everything so difficult. But it is what it is. This doesn't have a lot of stuff. She does have a new one. I saw that came out, I think, last week. And I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah, this really doesn't have a lot of stuff for work. So I have important. I could do. Actually, I could set up something. Where's next week? Is there even a next week up here? Organization, sick days, appointment planning, workout students, education, laundry, gas, solo shopping, investments, doctors, work from home, direct deposit, sinking card, pay, goals, to do. The to do I could use this week. I don't want this week, I want next week. No. Okay, so, well, there's that. I did the to-dos for the priorities. No, I think I'll leave priorities how it is. I just have a running list of, no, I'll do this. Just a running list of stuff I have to do, because there's always going to be something I have to do. And that's it. I guess I could use the miscellaneous under the looking ahead. Because the looking ahead can technically be next week, but I don't have a next week. There is nothing else. So. Did I drop this? I think I did drop it on the floor. It is what it is. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for that. Because to do, I'm going, what do I have to do every time I start? Alright, I need my ID badge. I'm trying to figure out if they don't have parking passes. Yes. I don't think they do. But I don't know, things have changed, so I need to ask her if I'm still using my ID badge for parking pass. Because if not, that means I have to pay to park, and I'm not happy about that. When I was in Connecticut, including even if I was a permanent employee, I still had to pay to park, and they wanted me to pay $400. I'm not paying $400 to park. No, I'm not doing that. You don't lost your mind. So I just walked to work. I can't do that here, unfortunately. So I would either. Nope, I can't do that either. Because I would have to take the metro. And I'm not trying to get robbed, beat down, shot, or assaulted on a metro. Or deal with. Yeah, so it's, I guess it'll just be driving it is. ID badge, parking pass, passwords. There's nothing else that I need to do. Because it's not as extensive because I don't need to do housing or anything of that. Reminders for the week, if anything doesn't go here. And then this will just be a running list for the week. I should be able to get back in the system. I've done everything. I've did my references. All that stuff is done. I don't have anything going on. So that's that for that section. And I do work 7:30 to I'm going to opt in to do the 7:30 to 4 schedule because I'll still get to work like around 6:30, and then it'll just give me time to relax, get me some breakfast, and then when I get off at 4, I'm going to eat dinner and do some studying because it's going to take me 2 hours to get home, an hour and a half to get home. No, it's going to take me 2 hours to get home because I have to go over the bridge, and then everybody and the mom is going to be on traffic. So we're going to have 3 lanes trying to merge into 4 lanes, going all the way down to the Woodrow Wilson Bridge, and that's going to be another 3 lanes trying to get over, and everything divided. It's no matter. And when I was at the pediatric office, I was like 13 miles from my house, and it still took me 2 hours to get home. Man, traffic is just ignorant. But you don't want to be on a metro in DC. I mean, it's between the kids on a metro, and some of these kids nowadays are just disrespectful. You can't hit them, so you just got to deal with them. This is going to be done the same way because I don't want these up there. Okay, do those. No, I like to write my stuff. So 5. Oh, this is perfect. 5, 5, 5. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna always write down my clocking in and out, and see my manager. She's definitely gonna make sure my badge works because at this hospital I have 3 badges and none of them work. So every week I have to clock in. I have to type in my clock in, and then of course they messed it up. They forgot to submit one of my days because they didn't approve it. And so my agency had to email me and tell me that they need that one or they're not going to get paid. So I'm like, oh, here we go. And then a woman took her sweet time fixing it, and I'm like, and then when I went in to work yesterday, it was the woman that messed up. She got taken off the bench. She got put into another department. And she was still messing up. So I just want to use those to get those out the way. No, because it has the in, out. So it was a mess. Everything that was still messing up. So I'm like, ew. And then one of the guys was causing some drama, so it's always something. There's always something going on there. But I just can't wait to leave. And I'm feeling a little woozy. And I don't like how I'm feeling. I think I need to get some more sleep. I'll probably go to sleep after this video. I think this is the 3rd video I did. So I think I'm just gonna lay down and get me something to eat so I can, don't feel good. I know, I hope I'm not really going to perimenopause because I don't think I'm prepared for that. I don't think I'm prepared for anything. I know I'm not prepared for that. That's a level of hormones. I don't know if I don't know how I'm gonna handle. But then I also know I haven't been eating right. I haven't been eating good like I'm supposed to. So that can definitely be a factor. And it's kind of something that I kind of don't want to do with the freaking heart failure. But just don't pay attention. I'll just put that there. Good to go. Don't want to do anything else. I do time. Well, I kind of always use this as the overflow. So I'm going to have that list, that list, that list. Now, I'll go ahead and do this as well. So that way I have, make sure that I have all the space to write. Because sometimes I take extra notes. Or if I have, there's an email with some dates in it. So, yeah. I think I'm just going to go ahead and drink me some more water. I'm having a smoothie, a protein smoothie. I'll drink some water, then I'll go ahead and take a sleep. I think I need some more rest. So that's done. Oops. So that is done. And then I won't do March's schedule because I won't have it yet. So, and we normally, once you get our schedule, you know, it's permanent. Like there is no, this is what it looks like for the first week or two. No, but you get your schedule, you get it. So that's another thing I'm happy about. I'll actually have a permanent schedule for the next 3 months. So my mini happy planner for work, we have, gotta go a little bit further back. So we just have the dashboards where I just write down, like I do, not here. Yeah. So I write all that stuff down. Like analyzer was messed up. We had a blood work, cross that out. You know what's wrong with the stat, the temp and everything, stuff like that. This is for next week and this is for the end of the month because this is going to be a new schedule and a new contract. And then just like I do with this one here, clock in who I'm relieving, who's coming into work that day. And this is what it looks like. So yeah, it's my work planner and I'll see y'all later.